Let's see. Halo guys, kembali bersama saya We Play Game. Dan kembali saya akan mencoba tes jaringan ya. Sekarang saya coba main game Triangle Strategis Pro. Kalau gue demo nih, ini demo nih guys ya. So welcome dan mati gamenya. Kita verisi aja. Kita lihat seperti gimana jaringan kita.
Continent of Norzelia, 3 mighty powers reigned.
Oke. Kita main game demo guys ya. Karena gamenya belum keluar ini ya.
The kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Norzelia River, bringing flourishing trade. The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron. And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzant, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life. With each nation controlling one vital resource, conflict between these 3 powers was all too common.
Udah kayak samkok aja tiga negara, 3 kerajaan.
Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise to fierce battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War.
Oke.
Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the 3 powers at last negotiated a truce.
Udah lama
The
tidak.
Norzelia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm.
Oke, peace katanya ada. Peace kah? Belum
30
tentu ya.
years pass. Now, a new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself.
Royal family itself. Coba gua naikin beritnya ya. Apakah akan bagus? Halo Solomi, welcome back. Oke. Kita mulai petualangan kita ya. Maaf tuh, nggak apa-apa, santai aja. Juga baru on ini kok ya, baru stream ya. Mencoba jaringan apakah akan terpongkeng lagi jaringan kita. Oke.
Lord Serenoa?
Lord Serenoa, oke.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, ada bocil. Good morning ya.
Congratulations, my lord.
My
the future
lord.
of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Kita House of Wolffort ya. Oke.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment. Thank you, everyone.
Young Master, Lord Serenoa. So, you were here
Benedict.
after all.
Yeah.
It would seem word has reached the people already.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
This is a momentous day, not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook.
Halo.
Hai hai hai. 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 Hai 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 hai. Hai 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 hai. Ada suaraku nggak Cimong? Oke oke. Oke lanjut. Ya suara gua hilang ya.
I do not think it possible
Tadi
to keep it a
Discordnya
secret.
kayaknya itu
This is
tidak
no
streaming.
option, my lord.
Tidak streaming kah?
You must consider your betrothed's
Tidak.
lineage.
Rambut.
Oke.
Gak tahu ini apa.
I'm well aware of the situation,
Nah.
Benedict.
Kenapa
For
ini?
sure what repercussions
Yang
this
mana?
may have.
Game apa?
What I do know,
Ini triangle
the people
triangle strategi
rejoice
nih
for
ya.
us and harbor
Game
hope for
Nintendo
the
Switch
future.
tapi ini masih demo ya, belum keluar ya.
Wow,
The future
Nintendo.
Lord of House Wolford.
Nintendo.
Fine resolve, my lord. As house steward, I
Ini
will do
game-game
all in
taktik
my
sih,
power
mungkin
to
kayak
assist.
seperti Final Fantasy taktik ya. Atau Hoshigami
Thank you,
atau
Benedict.
taktik Ogre.
It is heartening to have the support of my
Nah,
father's
telek bang.
Dan ini Square Enix ya.
Nah, telek bang.
Shall we
Enggak
have a
apa-apa,
little
santai
courtship,
aja,
my lord?
slow, nggak ada kata telat ya.
So
Ini
soon.
juga lagi tes jaringan
I had thought we would
sebenarnya.
have more time.
Oh,
Tumben bagus
The river's
jaringannya.
waters have risen because of the heavy
Ah.
rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
Oke, kita nikmati gamenya. Santuy.
You never cease to amaze.
Very
Very well
well.
then. Let us be on our way.
Oke. Coba gua share-share, udah lama juga gua nggak nge-share-share ya. Oke. Nah, seperti juga Suikoden seperti ini ya. Oke, ada warm up. Gua share-share dulu ya. Teng terereng. Teng terereng teng.
horor bang.
Horor?
Ya holol.
Enggak ada horor di sini.
Kenapa nggak ada?
Enggak ada.
Coba main game horor.
Takut, takut.
Kenapa takut bang?
Takut, nanti mimpi buruk kakak. Oke, tanda seru nih kayaknya main quest ya. Nantilah kalau ada game horor yang bagus kita main yang ya, mainnya, kalau nggak ada ya enggak ya. Oke, kita di kapal. Siapa ini?
Main baby in the yellow.
Wow, apa itu?
I thank you for the
Bayi
escort.
kuning.
You are free to go.
Ah, enggak lah.
Kenapa?
Menakutkan bayinya.
Federica, there is no one here to receive you.
Iya, jangan.
Aku main oke aja.
Iya, kemarin udah lihat. Lady Federica. Serem itu, nggak mau ah.
He will be along shortly, no doubt.
Anjay, aku nggak kepikiran bisa dapat 2.2k
Nanti
viewsnya.
mimpinya ketemu bayi kuningnya.
By your
Anjay.
leave, then. We
Nah,
wish you
gitu dong.
everlasting happiness, my lady.
Seperti itu.
I shall work hard.
Nggak nyangka bisa dapat 2.2k views.
Oke.
Please let brother, the Archduke,
Katanya temenku masuk FVP tuh.
Oh,
As you
Nggak
command,
tahu, aku juga nggak tahu masuk
leave
apa
the
enggak.
rest to you, Gila.
oke.
Ya oke. Oke,
I shan't
Oke,
let you down.
oke.
Nggak lokinya bang.
Yoi.
Iya, cuman 13 like. Tidak.
Mhm. Ini kita lihat gamenya berapa lama demonya ya.
Seberapa 1 jam.
Phew, Glenbrook at
Janganlah.
last. Finally, we can take a moment of
Kenapa
respite from our
jangan?
long
Masa 1 jam apa ini?
journey.
Gimana cara hilangin ininya?
That said, it would seem we've arrived ahead of schedule.
Cara hilangin. Oh, oke udah. Oke.
Cara jadi pro player gimana?
Hah?
Cara jadi
I much
player.
prefer it to being late.
Cara apa?
Cara jadi pro player.
This is a momentous
Jadi pro
day.
player, gua mah pemain noob gua mah.
The entire
I agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a
Gimana
stroll?
bang? Cara jadi
Fine
youtuber
idea.
gimana bang?
After all,
orang sudah jadi kok masih nanya gimana sih?
Belum jadi bang, satu.
Udahlah, udah
I'm
termasuk
inclined to
udah
grant
termasuk
liberty
jadi
for
itu.
Brazilian heritage such as me.
Belum bang.
Sama kita juga sama-sama pemula ya, masih belajar ya.
Abang udah lama.
Enggak, gua juga masih pemula ya, lagi belajar juga ya.
Tua abuse.
It is
Mari-
this moment I
Marilah
have
kita sama-sama belajar ya. Wah, kenapa itu? Wah, ada apa itu? Wah, terpongkeng. Wah, terpongkeng. Ada musuh kah? Bandit.
Thank you kindly, little lady.
Oke, ada bandit ya. Oke, serbu.
Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius. We heard
Kita mau
tell
tarung dengan bandit sepertinya ini.
we wanted to be the ones to welcome you.
The winds of fortune are blowing today, aren't they, Pa?
brigands.
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't let
Teori jadi youtuber gimana bang? Coba kasih tahu.
Lo kan udah jadi.
Ya maksudku ya gimana rasanya jadi youtuber?
Ah, gua bukan YouTuber, masih pemula gua. Seperti itulah.
Bukan pemula.
Ya gitu-gitu aja lah. Rasanya ya gitu-gitu aja. Karena belum jadi ya. Masih belajar ya. Oke, kita mau tarung dulu. Sepertinya mau
What
tarung
do you
ini.
intend to do with us?
Federica. Ada voice aktornya GG sini game. Hostek.
And wring every last coin out of the duchy and house Wolford.
Oh GG.
What's with that pink hair though? Ya Rosellen?
What?
And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Impossible! The ship was full of Esfrosti soldiers.
Enough! I am without a doubt.
Ya. Woi. Oh.
Have you bandits no shame? Attacking 2 innocent women?
Woi, MC-nya GG ya, Sereno.
Who in the hell are you?
Oh, ini pilihan kita akan ini ya, menentukan jalan cerita ini ya. Jadi kita harus memilih secara bijak ya. Medina join your force, oke. Aha. You two bear restricting make you father and daughter. Memilih mana gua ya? Siapa kamu? Can common brigand from the look of you. Oke, ini bandit-bandit biasa. Ini oke, pilih mana ya? Ini ya kan, ini agak lucu kayaknya nih ya. Be father and daughter ya.
You two bear a striking resemblance. Might you
Huh,
be
hilang kemana Tipmung? Tipmung menghilang.
You got that right. This is Trish, my pride and joy. She's a chip off the old block.
Apa bang?
Oh, enggak apa-apa.
Panggil aja Azan.
Manggil aja.
Panggil aja Azan kok. The stench in the hairy
Kirain udah hilang kemana gitu.
You wound me, girl. That was supposed to be a compliment.
Anak bapak nih bandit
If you
ini.
prefer,
Cara jadi
you
VTuber
are willing
gimana?
to settle your family
Ya
dispute.
seperti ini.
VTuber, VTuber.
You're the whole reason we're
Bukan.
quarreling.
Bukan YouTuber aing.
Ya bukan YouTuber, VTuber.
Bukan, saya bukan YouTuber.
Our
Bukan
foes
VTuber.
their
VTuber.
well done, my lord.
VTuber, VTuber. VTuber.
VTuber.
Saya juga bukan VTuber.
Now, this. You'll regret ruining our plan.
Tidak.
Harus tanya Ci Gaming Room kalau VTuber ya.
Iya kayak si, ya siapa namanya?
Stand back, the
Dini.
both of you.
Kayak Ci ya. Nah, itu. Tanya Ci
Bang
coba.
Dan,
No.
Bang Dani jadi ban. Bang Dani jadi bulbul.
It's upon us to learn
Ah.
discretion. Pray allow me to help.
Tunggu. Ya,
My lady,
my lady. Oh, my lord, my lady.
Aku pernah sih bikin ini karakter VTuber.
Frederica is
Saya ada banter bikin set
Apa itu?
karakter VTuber.
I can assure you we shan't be a
Oh,
burden.
Dani juga lagi ini ya, lagi streaming Dani
Ya lagi
Ryan.
guys. Ya, giveaway.
Lagi giveaway dia ya.
then I ask for your
Yeah.
support from the back lines.
Kenapa sih nggak bisa buka Steam? Tolong.
Nah lo, ayo.
Saya nggak bisa
Tell me
buka
we're
Steam.
having such fun.
Halo,
I would have joined
ayo.
you sooner.
Halo,
Harus
Duckwit. Welcome back Duckwit ya.
apa itu?
Iya.
Dari lantai.
What are you doing here?
Duckwit welcome back. Enjoy the game ya.
Let us talk later. Now, I believe we have some lawless
Cepat,
ruffians
cepat,
to
cepat.
Oke, kita udah mau bertarung guys.
Caranya bertarung gimana?
Dia taktik sih.
Taktik itu apa?
Strategis dia. Turun base ini ya. Taktik turun base.
Nggak tahu bang.
Seperti ini Final Fantasy taktik. Oshigami, taktik ogre. Nah, seperti ini dia permainannya
I
ya.
hope you adults are ready to learn a hard
Ah,
lesson.
oke,
You'll
oke.
need more than numbers to beat us.
Their confidence is admirable. at
Aku udah tahu cara bikin
Orders, my
ini.
lord.
Bikin apa? Cara
Give them no
pakai
quarter.
VTubernya.
We can
Cuman
allow
nggak
our brigands to
support.
have the run of Wolford.
Harus tanya ini lah.
These people.
Ci kalau ini ya.
Now, Benedict,
Nggak, ini PC-ku nggak support.
Oke, kita mulai pertarungan kita. Itu kenapa ada tukang borak? Tukang borak. Cik Mung dikatain tukang borak. Wah,
Iya.
Borak.
Saya bang.
borak bakso ya.
Think you got what it takes?
Mexico, El Matador, Salvador, Ecuador.
Oke,
Give 'em a fight, man.
Rafis.
Distinguish yourself in battle and you receive your due reward.
apakah antara orang ini berdua bisa jadi teman kita?
Bang Gifted. Bang Gifted bang.
we do not take.
Mau
Where shall we
cooking.
strike?
Apa itu?
Cooking.
Cooking.
Genshin.
Oh, kenapa dengan cooking skin?
Ya mau.
Oh, jadi
Ya mau.
terus bentar ya. Longsword.
Blue
Oh,
Pack.
tunggu kalau kita terlalu barbar.
Lawan lagi nih. Lawan lagi.
Kayaknya kita tidak boleh terlalu barbar ini ya.
Harus
Hai
barbar.
hai Solomi. Gua mundur sepetak dulu.
Harus barbar bang.
Jangan
Biar
jangan
seru.
jangan.
Apa jangan?
Kasih musuh maju
You
dulu.
think you're all? Point me at 'em.
Please. Pengpanah dia ya. Itu teman kita ya.
Take that.
Good try.
Wih, nice.
Our land has no place.
Rupanya teman kita di situ. Oke lah kalau begitu, mari kita bergerak. Dia teman kita nggak dalam bahaya. Let's go, Skuy, hajar. Matiin dia. Oh, ini healer ta? Baik. Emangnya ini ke king. Mana ke king? Itu bukan ya itu.
Nah, terus kok namanya kucing?
Ke king bukan itu. Mana? Nggak kelihatan. Kecil kali.
Yang giftnya apa stikernya namanya kucing.
Kalau begitu nanti coba kita lihat lah ya. Ntar baru gue lihat dah. Tahu data siapa itu dah. Pak kau salah kasih nama.
You don't stand a chance.
Mamam tuh. Oke, musuh sudah.
Shall we make it a contest? I think not.
These are no ordinary men.
Oke, musuh maju. Aduh, healer gua terpongkeng kali ya.
Let us remain calm and let me heal your wounds.
Oh, ini juga healer ya, Pak. Kita banyak kali healernya. Cure. Sap.
Be at ease.
My utmost thanks.
Oke, sama-sama.
We must defend ourselves.
Bang, aku mau sholat dulu, Bang.
Oke, selamat ya. Selamat sholat ya. Selamat menunaikan ibadah sholat. Oke.
Flame, heed my call.
Mamam tuh api. Halo Koi, sudah pulang kerja kah? Welcome back Bahari Yoi. Sudah ya, sudah pulang. Oh, dikeroyok si ini pangeran kuda putih. Oke.
Where shall we strike?
Follow up. Ajar.
Perish.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Oke. Dragging Beast. Gak bisa. Hand Sword.
You have nothing left.
Oke. Pongkeng dia. Oke, maju dulu. Oke, pangeran kuda putih. Hajar.
My lance strikes true.
Damn, that hurt. You won't beat me.
Wih, kabur dia. Kritikal. Kena keroyok 4 ya ini pangeran kuda putih ini. Wadidaw.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Oke, maju. Hajar. Oke, nice, lumayan.
I will end this.
Siap, maju. Masih api-api manja.
With the powers in me.
Ini kita di versi very easy mode ya. Makanya mudah ini kesulitannya. Oke, 3 lawan 1. Gak nyoba Sea of Star Bang. Halo Dading Mang Ole. Apa itu Sea of Star?
This one'll hurt.
Wah, di Smackdown. Wadidaw.
Defeat is not an option.
Oke, dia bisa Smackdown, keren sekali ya. Dealing strike.
On your guard. My turn.
Oke. Oke, pongkeng dia.
Be gone.
You'll root.
I shall try my level best.
Hajar. Wow.
Damn it.
I shall do what I can.
Oke, kita akan ngeroyok dia ini ya.
My stratagem is superior.
Terkepung dia ya.
Allow me.
Allow me. Ini lawan ini aja.
Forgive me.
I'm a fool. Fool? I got careless. Yeah! I'm a fool. Forward.
Long sword. Udah mau mati dia bang ini dah. Oke. Sekarat.
I shall try my level best.
Oke, pongkeng dia.
Your defense is weak.
You've made a grave mistake.
Damn it all!
Belum selesai. Oh, oke. Belum ya. Kita maju.
Charge!
Kita bantai dia.
Take that!
RPG baru yang buat OCT-nya Yasunori Mitsuda. Dia pernah buat OCT-nya Final Fantasy, Chrono Cross dan Chrono Trigger. Oke. Di mana itu ya? Coba gua lihat dulu ya.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Di PC atau di konsol itu? Coba mate gua set di Chrome dulu ya. Oke, gimana sih ininya? Tunggu, ini kita kesini dulu. Entron.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Ini maju.
Ouch!
From where shall we strike?
Hajar aja musuhnya, matiin semua.
Perish. My turn.
Udah mati kayaknya ini dah. Dah, game over.
It ends here. I should
Sea
from no
of
danger.
Star. Sea of Star. Oh, sepertinya keren nih. Oh, di Steam. Ada juga di PS4, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch. Aha.
Wait, I know
Ada di
that
Switch
face.
juga.
That's the Wolford Lord
Let's
thing.
see.
What's that you say?
Wolford? It can't be.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
RPG, pixel graphic, story rich indie. Oh, ini termasuk indie ya. Oh, oke. Seperti game-game zaman-zaman dahulu ini ya. Aha, agak-agak mirip kayak Final Fantasy 1 sampai 6 ini ya. Oh, oke. Tapi kayaknya seru ini. Planet release date 2022. Oke. Oh, oke. Single player full controller support. Holiday 2022 belum keluar ini ya. Aha, sepertinya akan masuk di list gua ini ya. Thank you Odading atas informasinya.
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
Iya, kayak zaman-zaman dahulu ini ya. Aha, ya, oke. PC dan konsol tapi belum rilis, coba search di YouTube
For a bunch of
gameplaynya.
no good thieves. At least they know when they're in.
Dia
over their
kayak
heads.
RPG klasik ya. Dari gambarnya sih keren sih. Kayak game-game
I would have preferred to apprehend them and see them
PS1
atone
gitu.
for their crimes, but so be it.
So be it. Nantilah kita jadi witness ya.
Your right to
Apakah
be
mau
is
di
safe.
konsol atau
Isn't that
di
what
ini
matters?
kita yang ininya.
My
European
bride to be.
Top travel, ya. Boleh sih, boleh.
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits.
Ya sama juga kayak Final
Where are my
Fantasy
manners?
ini.
I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement.
Oh, oke.
I am honored to join you in marriage.
Kita tunggu
and to
tanggal
call
keluarnya
House
ya.
Walfort my new home.
The honor and pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
To think you'd fight at each other's side in battle before exchanging your vows. Though, I dare say that it bodes well for Wolford that its new lord and lady make such a fine team.
Oke.
Your Highness.
Your Highness.
Here you are. Why, the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
Ayo,
Did you
siapa itu?
sneak out of the castle again, Roland?
Roland, oke.
When I heard my best friend's betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
Para bangsawan ini.
While we
Bisa
appreciate
mancing
the
juga. Oh,
sentiment,
nice.
perhaps you should have said something to the king.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns.
Sea of Star ya.
Though I suspect Huette will think
Nanti gue
otherwise.
add lah di wishlist gue.
I suppose I'd best be on my way back. Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here.
Requirementnya juga kecil ya kalau buat yang di PC ya.
I look forward to celebrating your union.
Cuma nih belum ditulis harganya berapa ini. Oh, apa ini?
His ring bore the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family. Could that have been...
Prince Roland, King Regna's younger son.
Oke, Pangeran Roland.
So a lord and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
This is Sheila, my tutor and attendant.
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
It is my honor to serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
Oh,
On behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
iya, basa-basi ini ya.
You may think this is an odd question, my lord, but I ask it nonetheless. What does the color of my hair mean to you?
Oh, oke. Oh, aduh. Pilih mana ini ya? If it is not too forward of me to say so, I find it most beautiful. Oke, pujian yang paling cantik gitu ya. When you correct more noteworthy than your appearance, you held your own out there on the battlefield. Oke. Oh, keberaniannya itu ya. Oke. Tinggal pilihan number 1, number 2. 3 kayaknya gue mau singkirkan lah. Ini dia biasa aja kata dia kan. Karena banyak Rosel yang hidup di tempat orangnya itu ya. Yang satu geng sama si putri ini ya. Oke, milih mana nih? Ini soalnya ini game pilihan kita akan menentukan jalan ceritanya ya. Bisa minta musuh di battle-nya KG. Vellyoe out of there. Bla bla bla. Pilih mana kita ini ya? Number 1, number 2 ya. Oh, itu kah ininya Sea of Star-nya kah itu yang linknya itu? Ini terlalu merayu ini ya. Tengah coba.
I find your courage more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield.
Pilih satu ya ini ya, memuji ya.
You flatter me, my lord. I apologize if I was out of line.
Far from it. House Wolford values the
Udah
strength
pilih
and
dua
courage
gua
of one and all.
I have lived a sheltered life in Esfrost, but I promise I will do all in my power to make myself useful.
That makes 2 of us. Fortunately, there is plenty of time for us to learn together.
Yes, together.
Bisa lah ya nomor 2 ya.
Everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolford.
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
Oke. Dan action. Gak apa-apa lah, tahun ini juga demo ya. Ajar saja. Oke. Bukan udah kayak Saturn ya.
Of Glenbrook's House Wolford and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the
Pernikahan
ties
politik
between
ini ya.
their 2 nations.
MC cowok dan MC cewek ini ya.
In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war. Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war?
Oke, ada hijau dan merah. Ini hijau paling dia saat quest ya. Kita coba hijau dulu. Merah main quest ya. Tempatnya si Roland ini.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the king's guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do.
Oh, ini abangnya si Roland ini.
I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family. No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Clarice.
But of course, Your Highness.
Ya, ada voice aktornya ya. Siapa ini?
The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of
General
Esfrost.
Alvora of Astro. Oke.
Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War.
Okay.
If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawn Spear himself.
Chrono Cross juga di remaster bulan Juli ya. Chrono Cross Commission ya. Kalau Switch tahun ini banyak sih game-game yang bagus.
Over there is Minister Exham Marshal of the Holy State of Hyzant.
Banyak tamunya dia nih ya.
He is the newest appointee
Kayak
to the
Seno
and has been placed in
3.
charge of military and diplomatic affairs. Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
Gundam juga, gua lagi nunggu Gundam bisa co-op ya. Gundam RPG itu ya. Nanti yang di PS juga banyak sih game-game bagus. Tahun ini bakal koyak-koyak habis-habisan.
I know this man. Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
Just so, my lord. As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's Minister of Salt. A prestigious position, though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife. Thank you, Clara.
Cross.
I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
Sama ini juga gua tunggu-tungguin, ini bulan Maret ini. Tanggal 4 atau tanggal berapa dan 4 kalau salah ya.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the
Ini
combatants.
story-nya bagus ya nih game ini ya.
Your Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived. They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything.
Gundam Dynasty Warrior juga
It would
GG.
seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
Ada lagi tuh yang kayak Dynasty Warrior apa tuh?
The decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care.
Jadi lupa gua nama
You
gamenya.
need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling.
Pada
with
pernah main
Esfrost's
itunya loh.
ruling
Gua jadi
family.
lupa Treehouse apa tuh, udah jadi lupa gua dah. Yang banyak waifunya. Oh, rame ini. Pertemuan apa ini?
Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead.
Oh, putra mahkota di Glenbrook.
I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whitehome Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
Wow, keren juga istananya. Si Roland ini ya.
Prince Roland, finally you return.
Ketahuan ini.
At ease, Huette. I trust all was well in my absence.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Indeed, on minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
Ya. Badung dia
I'm
ini.
perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, no one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny are used to that.
Yang si origin masuk list belum tahu sih.
Well, I would not.
Cuma
Or have forgotten
semenjak
that you are
corona,
an only sworn liege.
game-game fisik banyak delaynya dan harganya lagi gila-gilaan.
duet. Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
I should hope not. So it is true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
How did you...
His
How
voice told
did
me,
you?
when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
So father knew all along.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
Ah. Ini kayak pengawal dia nih ya. Dereng dereng dereng. Oke, tadi side quest. Oh, luas juga ya. Wah, oke. Petanya luas juga. JJ YouTube, oke. Kita ke main questnya. Tempat MC ya. Teng tereng tereng tereng. MC dan
Welcome back,
calon
both of you.
bininya ya.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Oh, siapa ini Booming Man? Kayaknya barbar ini. Oh.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
Huh?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor.
Eridor.
Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind. And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
Boy.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nah, it brings a tear to my eye.
Gameplaynya bagus, efek taktik apa ini? Lebih kurang sama sepertinya ini ya.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry,
Tapi rekom sih ini game ya.
You'll have to get used to it.
Gue suka dari story-nya nih game.
My lord, your father
My
awaits
lord.
you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Oh, strike enemy from the shadow. Wah, jadi ninja ini kah? Karena seperti ninja berarti dia bisa nusuk musuh dari belakang gitu ya. Oke, dari kayak tank si Elador ini ya. Seal with super defense. Iya, tank dia ini. Oke.
As you are well aware, there are two events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are wed.
Okay.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Lord Simon.
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord
Halo Omni, halo Suter, welcome back.
Consider it
welcome
done.
back.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day, the tourney. Ah, my blood's already rushing. Just envision the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Lora.
Flora, itu yang tadi itu ya.
And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Oh, okay.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolford.
Ay, Solomi.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolford's contingent.
Yeah.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that. King Regna would not allow it.
Bahaya ini ya.
And so he came to the young
Kenapa
lord
nih Cik Mung ini?
in another way. Well, it's more than welcome in my book.
Nggak samurai lagi Om. Samurai apa itu?
I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself to deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well.
Enggak apa-apa.
I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our.
It's okay.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed, sadly, the lord of the house is in no condition to participate.
Yeah.
Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenella will have to his Lord Father's stead.
Apa itu?
Age takes its toll on even
Nggak ada. Udah pensiun mukanya.
You can leave watch over the Lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Caranya jadi pro player gimana?
Nah, gua mah noob ya, nggak pro ya. I'm noob player ya. Oke, auto save ini ya, save in progress. Oke. Ada misi sampingan nggak?
Masuk gua pro player Genshin.
Enggak juga, gua juga noob di Genshin ya.
Bohong.
Serius?
Bohong.
Serius. Jam berapa nih? Udah 1 jam gua stream. Oke, 4:30.
Bang, mau restart PC dulu.
Apa itu?
Saya mau restart PC, Bang.
Father.
Ya, bentar.
Bring to you the betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
Oke.
Bye-bye.
Oh, ini
A
bapak
pleasure to meet
si
you, my
ini ya.
lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Okay.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
Pernikahan politik ini.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
we could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said.
Oh, samurai itu ya.
If that is your decision, then...
Ghost of Tsushima ya. Hop, waduh, terpongkeng kah?
Father!
Lord Simon!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort.
Okay.
You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
Oh, kita gantiin dia ya.
But Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made.
Hi.
You have already shown me
Welcome.
your words and your deeds that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Jagan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Oke. Save your game. Udah tamat kah demonya? Oke, completo. Apakah sudah selesai? Sejam doang kah? Oke, masih ada sepertinya.
30 years after the salt iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm.
Oh, perang kah?
One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace.
Okay.
Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he will for this new era.
Oh, masih ada. Oke. Bang, bang.
Welcome to Castle Wolfort, Minister Lila.
Lila, coy,
Allow
Mobile
me to
Legends.
express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simone. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the Archduke.
Hi.
I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Yes.
Sarah Noah Wolford, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolford in Sarah Noah's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolford, as will I.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
Yeah.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes? I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Okay, let's go. Dragon. Okay. Oh, oke, ada si Federica di sana. So kita keliling-keliling dulu. Kita ada peti ya kan? Kosong. Nah, lumayan. Oh, utamakan keliling-keliling dulu ya kalau ini ya. RPG ya. Tuh, ada silau-silau tuh. Lumayan loh itemnya. Nambah HP. Ada quest ini. Oh gitu doang. Apalagi nih? Tuh. Lumayan. Ada lagi. Oke. Mana lagi nih? Kecil lokasinya ya. Ini doang. Oh, ini dragon. Loh. Gimana lagi nih? Gak bisa. Kalau aku harus ngomong ke semua orang. Mana lagi nih? Udah semua kan? Dragon. Oke. Masih mau berkeliling-keliling deh. Mana lagi ya yang belum ku iniin? Sampai malam nggak kalau Bahari belum tahu sih. Nanti kan mau mandi, makan, ngurusin Dogi dan kawan-kawan lagi ya. Jadi belum tahu sih. Oke, kita mau mana lagi nih? Oh, bisa di end. Oke. Ternyata bisa di end. Ini demo pun panjang juga ya. Udah sejam loh. Oke, di perjamuan. Oh, rame ya.
Thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Lord Dragan.
Quite.
Besok jalan sama pacar gak kau? Masa tidak? Buset. Besok ya seperti biasa, kerja sampai sore, pulang, mandi, makan, streaming. Kalau nggak streaming ya tidur ya.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides.
Yeah, sepupunya.
I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Waduh.
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Okay.
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Kabar anime aja kok GG di Discord ya.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers.
Garam ini.
This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt, and we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that, though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
Aja kalau mau yang banyak aksennya GG.
This, however, I can say, we will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Okay. Penuh intrik ini ya, politik. Oh, ada yang hijau-hijau.
Father spoke not a single word to me today.
Really, yeah.
Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
Okay.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother...
I yield.
Kasihan si Roland.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Oke, langsung main quest ya. Ada lagi kah side questnya? Tidak ada ya. Lanjut. Udah mau jam 5 ya.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this
true? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
Okay. I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see! And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Kenapa dia?
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Waduh. Tidur dong.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother.
Halo
and
Kevin, welcome. Ya, ada live stream kah?
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simon that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Okay. Benedict, kenapa dia?
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her? that Serenoa would soon be taking over as Lord of our house.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those...
Kenapa dia? Kepongkeng?
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
Okay.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly.
Yeah.
I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Okay. Mine. Top.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simon.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
My son, listen well. The Lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart.
Oh.
To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The scales of conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies.
Oh, okay, siap.
They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead.
7 orang ini.
Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects and choose your steps carefully.
Okay, siap.
Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
To House Wolford!
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Simon Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa.
Serenoa, jadi bos deh sekarang ya. Wolffort.
With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolffort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
I dare you to say that again, Thalys.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me. You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolffort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolffort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer.
Halo, game apa nih? Halo, Wafi, welcome back. Ini game triangle strategis ya.
Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles.
Nintendo Switch ya.
She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to
belum
retch.
best ini. Dan ini masih demo ya, belum keluar ya. Still demo.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Thalys and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Oh, I see. Sudah sore. Mungkin udah mau off. Masih panjang, walaupun demo nih panjang juga ini ya gamenya. Contoh. Grafiknya sangat indah sampai mataku jadi merah. GG. Berarti bukan indah dong kalau mata sampai merah. Oke, Semiti. Baromancer, taktisian, swordman, tisian, oke, spy, silbealer, oke, masing-masing punya job. Oke, smithy. Oke, dia bisa ini ya, rank weapon 2, weapon 1. Mahal, harus pakai silver. Tidak jadi, ntar aja. Apa ini? Oke, merchant jual-jualan, buy. Masih miskin kita ini ya. HP gua ada 10, poison 0, sleep 0. Oke, nggak ada duit. Mau FK, mau gacha di Roblox, mantap. Mungkin kayaknya udah bentar lagi juga udah mau off nih. Ya paling setengah 6 gua off dah. Chronicle. Oke. Oh, gua bisa save nggak? Perjamuan.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Okay.
Lord Sereno is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Wah, Flora. Yeah.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Hear, hear! Hear, hear!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. But I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolford is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolford.
Penjaganya si pangeran.
Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Oke. Oh, jurusnya si Lolan ini. Oh, ini apa ini? Pemana? Panjang story-nya. Keliling-keliling lihat ada item-item enggak ya? Oke. Enggak ada sepertinya. Oke. Mana tadi? Tadi kayaknya ada si Benedict. Kok jadi nggak ada tanda seru dia? Itu dia. Oke, selesai. Udah mau 2 jam ya. Oh, turnamen. Recommended level 3. Kita levelnya level 1 tadi kayaknya ya. Oke, maybe kita harus level up kali ya. Tapi kita nggak ada bahan. Iron dua mahal ini coy. Habis dah ironnya dah. Ya sudahlah. Coba langsung tarung ya.
The combatants are fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the Holy State of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. Fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear.
Hurrah! Hurrah! The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simon's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
Waduh.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Indeed.
Waduh.
I look forward to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin. I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort. Make ready for combat.
Tarung deh. Oke. MNC udah agak pongkeng gaming kako. Halo, welcome back dit. Ya, paling malamnya pongkeng ya. Malam lah pongkeng paling. Oh, jam-jam segini masih belum ya. Ntar malam tuh baru kumat dia. Dip, tidak streaming kah? Let's go.
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
Okay.
I expect no quarter from you, nor from you, Lord Serenoa. Show us the swordplay your house is so famous for.
Oh, okay, siap.
They're two of Hyzant's most famed generals. We'll have no room for mistakes.
Then we shall make none. Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation. For honor and glory!
Hajar.
Your orders?
Mai Ana-chan. Kalau gua barbar, repot seharian kau takut pongkeng juga. Iya. Malam lah kita ini pongkengnya ya. Hajar. Barbar aja, sap. Oke, cocok. Oh, bisa 2 kali dia ya. Sap. Asinan ini ya. Oh, bahaya. Oke.
My turn.
Let's go, Roland. Weak resistant. Oh, nggak mati. Oke, sekarat dia.
My lance strikes true.
Tapi nggak crit ya.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
Oh, kudalan kuda.
It ends here.
Wah, sakit. Oke. Roland bakal dikeroyok. Wah, bisa mati Roland.
Good try.
The hunt is on.
Oke, ini naik kuda juga ini. Let's go, kuda-kudaan. Kuda-kudaan. Oke, arrow. Ini game kako. Iya, ini demo ini. Mati dia. Kayak catur gitu ya gamenya. Halo Kevin. Ya, game-game taktik lah.
Where shall we strike?
Maju. Hajar.
I'll make this
Oke,
quick.
FF taktik ya, taktik ogre. Oshigami. Dan kawan-kawan. Aduh. Aduh, Roland dalam bahaya. Harus gua heal si Roland kayaknya ini dah. Sini dulu. Kuat buat lakuin game. Oke, kenapa nggak kuat?
My knowledge grows deeper.
Oke.
Come at me.
No brainer. Oh. Kita akan provok ya.
Look to my shield.
Oke, udah kena provok dia. Nice. Oh, itu naik burung tah. Ini Roland dalam bahaya ini, bisa mati dia ini. Oh.
Shall we begin?
Roland in danger. Heal. Tak tuh gak nyampe. Ini game gua. Oke. Hitnya bisa assist gak boy? Bisa kayaknya. Ini juga gua mainnya very easy ini. Kasih api manja.
With the powers in me,
Kaboom.
we will make our ideals reality.
Your orders?
Oke. Matiin dulu.
It's over.
My stratagem is superior.
Oke. Matiin. Piu.
It's over.
Oke, maju.
It's not over yet.
Oke. Ini dalam bahaya, mundur dulu. Kasih double lens. Piu.
You don't stand a
Kok
chance.
nggak duk Jawa? Wah, mana ada duk Jawa? Welcome back tukang tahu bulat. Oh, untuk miss. Oh, dia mundur.
This battle is ours.
Pintar dia mundur. Oke, langsung kita panah-panah manja. 8 doang, coy. Oke. Maybe here. Sap. Kena nggak? Kena. Oke, kena ya. Hajar. Piu. Oke. Dia nge-heal tadi ya. Aduh, Roland kita dalam bahaya. Matiin dulu. Oke. Salah. Japanese. Mungkin ada, tapi entah ada nggak nih ya. Maybe ada, maybe ya. Dragging Beast. Kok nggak bisa? Tusuk dari belakang, Bobby. Apa dol dimenya harus ya? Dia bisa dari belakang sih.
How shall I destroy you?
Wah, bahaya. Wah, bikin tidur, oke. Anak gua sleeping, coy.
Come at me.
Oke, let's go, tanker. Kita barbar. 2 doang dong. Oh, 42, oke, nice. 10. Waduh.
Let me heal your wounds.
Heal. Sang pangeran.
Be at ease.
Thank you.
My growth is plain to see.
Nice, level up. Maybe sini kali ya.
I fight for peace.
Oke. Ini bisa kena teman kita nggak begini?
With the powers in me.
Oh, kebal dia. Wah, tertidur ini. Oke, pongkeng.
You fight admirably, but you will not.
The numbers are few, but they are fierce.
Oke, stay fokus.
And drive them back.
Wadidaw.
Forward.
Maju, boys. Tusuk belakang kata Dit ya. Yo.
This ends here.
Combo.
I asked for no quarter.
Okay.
You did not disappoint.
Pongkeng dia ya.
Perhaps one day we can fight as allies. Minister Sorsley, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Nice.
Here I come.
Kita keroyok si minister dari belakang, tusuk. Terus panah-panah manja. Oke, kita keroyok dia. Maju. Legging base.
It is time to strike.
Woi. Salah. Ini kan ya, gua salah maju ya. Oke. Waduh. Kombonya kecil tapi yoi. Yes. Cute.
Allow me. My apologies.
Santuy.
I'll take you on.
Ayo. Ajar.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Oke. Maju. Oh, nggak bisa. Oh, jaraknya terlalu itu ya. Bisa ya. Dari dekat dia ya.
Time to work.
Dari belakang kita ajar dia.
Sound strike. This will prove useful.
Oh, bisa lempar poison. Ada lagi.
Victory is within reach.
For victory.
Maju. Melindungin. Ajar. Dia naik burung toh. Kira dia naik burung dia. Oke, menang dah ya. Ini masih very easy ya mode-nya ya. Selesai. Jadi gampang karena masih very easy ya guys ya. Lama juga demonya 2 jam ini loh. Dan masih sampai di sini chapter 2 ini ya. Pintar kayaknya udah mau off gue ini. Mandi, makan, urus Dogi dan kawan-kawan ini ke sore. Kita win.
Your father taught you well. You wield that great sword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Victory goes to House Wolford.
Okay.
Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Dogi ada berapa kowi? Satu ya Dogi.
Stand back. This one is mine.
Very well. I accept your challenge.
Duel. Waduh. Wow. Kayak gitu duelnya ya.
Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours. I yield.
Loh.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell.
Mencurigakan.
My hand. I can't feel it.
Oh.
So that was General of Laura. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield.
Waduh. OP berarti itu Alfora itu ya. Nanti kan mau ngurus Dogi, ngurus kadal, ikan, kura-kura.
I would expect nothing less.
Begitulah ya. Oke, final. Begitu dong finalnya. Kita terbongkeng kah? Kita kalah.
Huh? Where am I?
Loh.
You're awake. And none the worse
Pingsan
for
dong.
wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
Kalah ya. Begitulah skenarionya ya. Chapter 2 selesai. Ada nggak chapter 3 atau sudah selesai di demonya? Udah 2 jaman sih soalnya.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies proved their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts,
Mantul
delegates
Control
of
Vel
each
comeback.
nation make preparations
FSTV,
for their return for
Mr.
peace.
Fatah, sang sultan yang sebenarnya. Masih ada dong. Oh, GG memang ini demo padahal ya. Buron gameplay. Ini udah mau off ini. Udah mau off gua ya. Mungkin to be continue tonight ya. Seru sih ini game. Story-nya bagus.
Shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Waduh.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so
Gamenya harusnya
love
bayar nih
interminable
game.
speeches and watching brutes fight
Yes.
war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see.
Tapi belum keluar ini ya. Bulan 3. Harusnya harusnya bayar ini game. Iya memang ini harus beli ini game. Nintendo biasa lah, nggak heran ya. Ya sama lah kayak PS ya.
But I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
Oke. Pada bubar ini ya.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Huh?
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simon.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant
ko ni Nintendo Switch.
will no doubt be overjoyed.
Oke. Habisin kita off kali ya.
I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I
Nintendo
knew,
gak
our
punya,
kingdom had
oke.
3 high houses.
Bisa juga sih pakai emulator ya.
Those words before us is answer enough. Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Okay.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
At once, my lord.
Oke. Sepertinya sekian dulu guys ya. Kita off dah. Sudah super sore ya. Oke. Masih panjang sepertinya ini ya. To be continue ntar malam kalau jaringan tidak terpongkeng guys ya. Save dulu. Very easy chapter 3 part 1. Oke, selesai. Woo. Close. Oke. Thank you ya untuk Kevin, Fata, Dit, Onion, Tuan Tahu Bulat, Wafi, Bahari, Suter, Odading, Solomi, Dak ya, Dakwit, dan semuanya guys. Thank you guys ya. Baik, oh iya, thank you udah mampir, udah komen, udah like, share, subscribe, sudah jadi member, sudah donasi. Sekalian terima kasih guys ya. Sampai ketemu nanti guys ya. Kalau tidak terpongkeng jaringannya dan kalau tidak tertidur ya. Oke, thank you guys ya. Bye bye semuanya. Nyah. Oke. Mati wallpapernya ya. Soto. Nah, OBS ku. Tuh Lumin jadi ini pengasuh anak-anak ya. Kok malah di sini dia? Kocak gaming dah. Oke, sini dulu. Oke.